Greetings, everybody! It is Friday, and TGIF indeed. I have to tell you, I'm pretty stoked. It's a pretty amazing time out here in Vegas. Wish you could all be here. I don't mean that hyperbolically. I actually mean that. I do wish you were here. It's been a good time so far. You will probably see some somewhat embarrassing videos of me emerge from last night's karaoke events. So, oh well. Had a good time though. Lots of fun. Lots of good times hanging out with everybody. But you know what? I get to hang out with all of you. So let's get started this morning because it looks like there's a lot of you here. It's good to see you all, by the way. We've got our good friend Morgan King here. Good to see you, Morgan. We've got Liger Fan. Theme Park Casual is joining us, as well as Critisible, the Rainbow Knight. We've got, of course, Judicon and Olaf Von S as well. Looks like DS Ford is here. We've got Cody Guy, Vince Womack's in the house, and Orlando Sabo is here. I will get that perfectly at some point, Orlando, I promise. We've got Andy Masterson hanging out, the ever-talented man himself, and Katsith is here.
Hello.
Hello, indeed. Let's see, we've got Mariella Newworth here. There's Robert Dees. Our good friend DS Ford sent a super chat saying, Hail Culture, just sending some support. Hope to be able to afford to go to a meetup sometime soon. Hope you guys are having a great time in Vegas. Well, we are. And thank you for the support, my friend. I do appreciate it. Jordy's out there doing us a favor and supporting the channel by sharing out the links and promoting everything. He does a good job. Great wrench. We've got Rohan Knight in the house as well. Darren Hughes, another amazing wrench here. And, of course, our friend Lonnie Holcomb saying, hey, everybody, how's your Friday? Well, mine's going really well so far, and it's only going to get better. We've got Tina Beebe in the house. Good to see you, dear. And, of course, Captain Fandom Nerd. Mighty Orbots is here. Fat Eldest is here. And we have Duck Nation with us as well. We've got, lots of other folks popping in. Master Kai is here, or Master Chi, depending upon your point of view. The lovely Sherry is joining us, of course. Mutant Bam Hammer is here. And, of course, our good friend Curtis D, who is recovering. Still praying for you, my friend. Just get back to where you once belonged. We got Willie Woodward in the house. Good to see you, Willie. And a few other folks popping in, rolling through, whatever words you want to use. Good to see you all. Let's see. As I scroll down, scrolling. Yeah, karaoke. That's right. Yep. And I have no voice. If you guys can hear, it's already trash. I think I said hi to Channel Surf already. Good to see you, bud. Rob Altus is out there. Cosmic Squirrel checking in from the cosmos. And so many more of you here, including the Rogue Attraction. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Wow, we got a lot. It says Kirsty says, I'm healing still, long road ahead. Well, I hope you recover well, my friend. I think we all share that sentiment. And with that, here we go. Soon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Wherever you are and whenever you're watching, thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. That's right, we've got a lot to talk about and not a lot of time to do it. And actually, we don't really have all that many stories, about 11, so maybe 12. Not a ton, but hey, we can always talk about, me not getting much of a chance to gamble in Vegas because I'm busy doing other stuff, but that's beside the point. We got some stories to get to. We'll get started on them right away. Thanks for being here, everybody. We've got, let's start here. Cineworld, after telling us that things looked dire, they weren't wrong. They're actually preparing to file bankruptcy, and that's right. And this is something that happens on the norm. It's not anything to panic about. Basically a reorganization. They just want to get a little time to have some relief from their debtors. And a lot of these cinema chains had to take some substantial debt loads just to survive the global crisis, right? And at the same time, I have a feeling that they'll come out of this just fine, especially as we start to ramp up into some new movies starting at the second part of next year, second quarter of next year, probably more accurately, although we'll see some bounce back here as we get into the winter months, but they do need more titles in the theaters. So we'll see what happens after this. But like I said, I'm not terribly worried because I know that this is just the norm nowadays, or has been for quite a while, since the 80s, actually. Rust Armorer Hannah Gutierrez-Reed slams the Santa Fe cops for lack of thorough testing on live rounds on set. Well, okay. Except that, you still have some culpability here. In fact, part of the accident was blamed on lots of people not doing their job, and you're one of them. We'll have to see at the end of the day who ultimately gets, the brunt of this. My expectation is the people with the money. And, of course, Alec Baldwin, who basically the FBI confirmed had to go through the process of pulling the trigger. So no matter what, he can't get past that. And who knows? I mean, the guy seems pretty disassociated, so maybe he doesn't even care that that's the truth. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Paramount locks up the UEFA soccer rights through 2030 in the U.S. So it's getting a 6-year extension for $1.5 billion, which that's a pretty decent chunk of change. And, that will fund more athletes on the pitch. That's probably a good thing. We've got Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav congratulating his staff ahead of the next big cultural moment with the House of Dragon premiere, which is, coming up here shortly, and I can't wait to get a chance to see that. HBO's largest campaign ever reached 130 million people out there. That's a lot of people that know that your product's going to be out there. You also have a lot of things going around and about David Zaslav. You have the things over there at HBO Max where they're going to offer up to a 42% discount to new and existing subscribers for HBO Max specifically. But you do, to reap the maximum benefit, you have to actually sign up for a year, and I think you have to do it by the end of October. So do check into those deals as well if you're interested in that. Of course, it wouldn't be a day that ends in Y without somebody attacking David Zaslav and obviously, Warner Brothers Discovery. The Fungies, I guess, creator slams HBO Max for pulling the Jennifer Coolidge voiced animated series. Well, maybe it wasn't very good. They're pulling a ton of stuff, like we mentioned yesterday, like 60-something shows, and a lot of these people are coming out and complaining. Well, why are you complaining? Well, because your project got cut. Speaking of something that should have been cut, well, I like Idris Elba, right? I think he's a very talented actor. The preview for the film Beast, those numbers, $925,000 in Thursday previews, not good. This isn't going to do well. This is going to be a Sony miss, and it's been hit and miss with Sony recently, but overall, in terms of box office, they've done pretty well this year. Beast is not going to be something that helps them out. YouTube apparently is going to be taking creator videos that are released as shorts and actually putting a watermark on them. And I think they're doing that to thwart the fact that many creators are actually just double dipping. They put something on TikTok, they put something on YouTube, et cetera, back and forth. And, YouTube's playing the same game that TikTok does. So can't blame them. Bed Bath & Beyond is tumbling, at least their stock price is, after an influential investor exits. But I don't think that's the only reason. Because if you look at the market broadly, stocks are falling all over the place. And one thing that might actually start to fall is Apple stock, because just yesterday, or the day before actually, some news was breaking about some vulnerabilities to their iPhones, iPads, and Macs. So if you have an update available on an Apple device, this might be a time to take it. I don't normally recommend those things, but this sounds pretty serious, and your device could get completely owned, and everything about you, everything, could be exposed. Not good. Like I said, stocks are falling broadly right now. The S&P 500 is definitely set to break its winning streak. Well, I'm not sure how much of a streak it was, but we're going to see a lot of things affecting this going forward, including the U.S. home sales that fell in July. Now, you're going to start to see the real estate market decline as predicted. It's part of everything that's being done right now to essentially crash the entire economy, and it's working. It's working. So that's good news for buyers, but not great news for sellers. And I don't know. Maybe a short play on something in the future might be, something worth your time. Anyway, I'm out of stories, and of course, I'm out of time. But hey, I'm glad I've got to hang out with you on this Friday. Be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time. Bye!
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
That's right, everybody. It is Friday, so we're going to have a Friday pre-flight, believe it or not, right before FNT today. Be sure to, go check out Mandy. Mandy's live, according to Matt G, for $2. You can also go to Midnight's Edge in the morning and check out what they're about to do here in just about 10 minutes. I may try to make an appearance, but the internet here, as you can tell, is not bueno. I want to say thanks to all these people on the screen. You guys are what makes everything happen, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and I appreciate the opportunity to meet each and every one of you. And so if you ever get an opportunity to come to a meetup, do it, because if you talk to amazing fans and people that just joined us here in Vegas, like another Jen and many other folks, they'll tell you just how intoxicating, and I'm not talking about booze, intoxicating one of these meetups can be. It's a good time. Thanks to everybody that's here. Have a great day, everybody. See ya!